Hi, and thank you for joining me for another short talk. Friends, as you know, for many years I have been here to help lots of people transition from Christianity or Messianic Judaism over to Orthodox Judaism. And one huge hurdle people deal with when even considering to leave their current belief system, especially when it's one rooted in Torah ethics, is the fear that they are in some way showing a lack of gratitude, appreciation, or respect for all that belief system did for them and their family. Because they see what typically happens when people transition over from, let's say, Christianity to Orthodox Judaism, that this transition comes with a lot of hatred for the previous belief system. And this is a phenomenon that could be easily seen if one merely visits groups that either identify as Jewish former Christians or Noahide groups that personify their existence mainly by the fact that they not only reject but show public hatred and mockery towards their previous belief system. And I honestly think that this is what is keeping many from making that transition. They see what people have become when they leave, and they don't want to become that. Now, I do believe that Christianity is ultimately an erroneous belief system. But that being said, I do acknowledge the respect and admiration that it deserves, mainly because it, and not directly Judaism, has civilized this planet. However, I think anyone who finds themselves within Christianity, even Jewish forms like Messianic Judaism, realizes that it's lacking, not just academically, but as well as in a communal sense. For example, I know that Messianic Jews, the ones who know better, don't feel part of Israel, and they don't or can't say that there's an actual Messianic Jewish community. In other words, there aren't places to properly educate their kids or synagogues to attend that follow halakha, or even kosher food establishments that are messianic, and so on and so forth. And I know many have and currently are considering crossing over, but again, what stops them in many cases is how the other side behaves, or even the counter-missionary culture that it's created, that currently seems to exist only to bash Messianic Judaism instead of promoting and amplifying Torah Judaism, while at the same time spreading New Age, supposedly Jewish ideas that in the long run makes what they left seem actually more monotheistic than where they ended up in. In other words, the counter-missionary world is typically made up of former Christians who really know very little about Judaism, and the Judaism they do know is typically a one-sided YouTube outreach form of ethnocentric Judaism full of Kabbalah and a doom and gloom approach to everything. And if you, as a possible former Christian, don't accept their form of Judaism, they'll tell you that you're not following real Judaism, and they will insult and degrade you faster than any Christian ever has. Yes, friends, it's a very ugly place. Actually, people like these is one reason why many former Christians become Karaites, or in many cases atheists, when they leave Christianity. And one excuse given as a reason to show animosity for one's past is the idea that you were lied to for many years. And not just lied to, but in many cases led astray. And you know what, my friends? You were not lied to. Let's really call it what it is. For someone to lie to you, they have to intentionally be telling you an untruth, which I'm pretty sure is not the case with your former teachers. In other words, they were just giving over to you what was given over to them. Were they wrong? Sure, you see that now. But this doesn't make them liars. No, friends, a liar is someone who intentionally gives you a second-rate belief system, knowing that it's inferior to what they practice, to what they believe, which is actually what the Noahide rabbis in the Noahide world does on a daily basis to sincere individuals who only want to follow true Torah Judaism. Look, if you are rethinking your place in the Messianic world, I want you to know that you do not have to hate Yeshua to embrace orthodoxy. Just accept what you have been doubting for a very long time, that he was just a teacher and that's it, not God or the Son of God or some Messiah. In other words, you don't have to hate or insult the man. There is no issue acknowledging that he was a teacher just like many others of his time who had a following and had very good things to say to his generation. Honestly, why does it have to go further than that? Because remember, friends, Torah Judaism does not revolve around some Messiah, but rather around a good God and his instructions for humanity, and that's it. Actually, by embracing an Orthodox Jewish existence, you would more accurately resemble Yeshua's followers, closer than anything Messianic Judaism could ever offer you. I mean, if you're an actual follower of Yeshua, you would try to live like Yeshua lived, apart from the later Pauline doctrines. In other words, his followers were Torah-keeping Jews who many doubt ever believed that he was God or a part of God. So friends, it's time to theologically graduate into something more stable and better equipped to align you and your family with the keeping of Torah. And that is embracing a plain understanding and observance of the mitzvot that appear in Torah, alongside the rulings established by the elders, which Torah commands us to adhere to, what we call halakha. All this while you pursue a kosher, recognized Orthodox conversion, which will finally make you halachically part of the Jewish people and put you and your family on the right path to living a sound Torah existence, which would include a religious Torah education for your children, because when you're Jewish, the community ensures their religious academic success, something that does not occur in the Messianic or Christian world. And also, they'll help you find a religious match for either your son or your daughter, or perhaps it might include you immigrating to the land of Israel. Because honestly, friends, if you're serious about Torah, there's really no other alternative. And you know what? You may have erroneously been told that once you embrace Torah Judaism, you have to distance yourself from your non-Jewish friends and family. Nonsense. I would say that it is up to you now as a Torah Jew to show everyone what a better person Torah Judaism has made you, a more loving and honorable person. So friends, if you're hearing me today and you think you're ready to respectfully put Messianic beliefs aside and formally, halachically embrace Torah Judaism, I want to encourage you to go to your local synagogue and tell the rabbi, I want to be Jewish. Friends, for more information about everything Jewish, please visit TorahJudaism.com. Thank you.